All right, good morning, sports fans. We're here for an early 8 a.m. puck drop. Your girls, Penn's Elite 12U team Attanucci versus these New Jersey Colonials, game 2 of 3. Penn's girls winning last night in the opener. We're going to lace them up, drop the puck, and play game number 2 here this morning. So we'll see how the girls react to an early morning start. I will be back for you here in about a minute and a half with the opening puck drop. All right, they're going to pick them up, put them away. We're going to get this game underway. Looks like it's going to be goaltender best in between the pipes this morning for this game number 2 against these Colonials from New Jersey. So they're going to put them away, get over to the coaches for final instruction, and we will get this game underway this morning. 8 a.m. puck drop here at the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. Okay, and we're going to start off this morning with, looks like, Clardy, Stevens, Makasenka, with Lucy and Fadenbach as the Colonials win the opening faceoff, bring it into the zone up the near wall, into the corner, back to the point, cut off by Makasenka. Here comes Clardy. Bobbles it a little bit, loses it as she tries to gain the top of the zone, and the Pens are going to be offsides. So this face-off will come right here on what I like to call the Armstrong circle in front of me here on the near wall as Clardy steps in to take another one. Loses it in her feet. Colonials come out with that one as Clardy falls down. Colonials up the far wall. Skate around Lucy, and goaltender Best puts the glove down and stops the play. So we're going to get a face-off to Best's left. As we get a change here, at least on the defensive side, Kiesel and Holt come out. So Clardy's going to step in and take this draw to the left of goaltender Best. Colonials win that one back. Stevens chops at it, can't quite get it out of the zone. Clardy goes and picks it up on the far wall as Stevens goes for a change. Shannon comes out. They battle in the far corner. Here comes Holt up the far wall. loses it at the blue line, gains it back, pushes it ahead to Claherty and Shannon. Colonials are going to have it on the far wall. Stopped there by Claherty, sent in deeper. Claherty pokes it this time into the far corner, where Shannon's going to pick it up, backhanded along behind the net. She tries to backhand center, gets it out to Makasenka. A Colonials player fell down. I heard some metal noises there. I don't know if the player hit the post or what happened, but we will see as the coaches and trainer Hannah come out to see what happened to that player. I heard metal. Didn't quite see what happened, though. So with 10:46 to go in the first, we're going to get some medical attention for this Colonials player. Player's still down on the ice as we await to see what happens here. Like I say, I didn't have it in my vision. I'm sure we have it on tape, but you could hear something hit the net. Not sure if it was her helmet, if it was her shoulder pads, her stick. She appears to be getting up now, which is a good sign. And they're going to help her off the ice. And the action's going to resume as the players come back out onto the ice. Hannah and the coach for the Colonials are going to take this player off. Looks like the player's going to go with Hannah for some type of an evaluation. That's the beauty of Pennsylvania, where they require you to have an EMT at the rink for these types of situations. We don't always have that in other states. As Shannon takes a face-off to the right of the Colonials goalie, puck back to the point. Holt holds it, sends it in, blocked by a Colonials player. Kiesel chips it along, tries to get it to Shannon. Shannon recovers, dumps it a little bit deeper into the zone. Puck on the far wall now as the Colonials try to clear. They still can't. Barber battles for it there. Shannon backhands it across to Warner, who loses it at the top of the circle, and the Colonials are going to come the other way. Lose it at center ice as Kiesel picks it up here along the near wall. Sends it ahead to Shannon. She comes down the near side. Shannon gets tripped up. I see the arm up in the air. That's going to be a tripping call on the Colonials. And your Penn's Elite girls are going to go on the power play, just as Claherty, Stevens, and Makasenka join the ice with Zivkovic and Fadden for this power play. So this faceoff's going to be to the left of the Colonials goalie as Hannah's coming around to this side of the ice. She's must be coming to get some more additional medical equipment. We will see. That player's still sitting at the end. Faceoff. One back, loose in front. Claherty couldn't poke it in right in front of the net. They battle behind the net now. Fadden decides to drop back as this Colonials player comes up the near wall short-handed. Claherty poked the puck off her stick, but she still gains the zone. They battle for it at the point. She passes it over to another player. Stevens knocks it off that player's stick back to center ice. Colonials gain the zone. Zivkovic sends it back out ahead to Claherty. Claherty up the far wall, loses the puck at the blue line, chips it back to Stevens. Zone's clear. Stevens gains the zone down the far wall, turns, tries to get a shot off, can't. Put it in front. Makasenka couldn't quite get a stick on it. Fadden shoots from the point. Claherty can't tip that puck loose in front. Poke to the near corner. 13 seconds to go in the penalty of the Colonials. Colonials up the near wall now, short-handed. Centering pass. Fadden knocked that off that player's stick, but she regained it and comes up the far wall. Shoots from there. Best pokes it into the near corner. Colonials reverse direction, set it behind the net. Penalty over, even strength. Fadden brings it up the near wall. Fadden's going to skate it in deep. We're caught in a change here. Hopefully somebody realizes they need to cover Fadden high. As that puck was hit with a high stick, ref didn't call it. Fadden's shot rebound was up high. Somebody swatted at it. Puck into the near corner. Claherty going to chase down behind the net. Tries to center, comes through everybody. Mrazek couldn't get a stick on it. Fadden comes in, fans on a shot. Leaves it for Shannon, who shoots. And the Colonials goalie covers that one. Wasn't quite sure where it was. And with 8:34 to go in this first period, we're going to get a face-off to that goalie's left. Barber, Shannon, and Mrazek with Holt and Lucy back as defense. As the Colonials scramble to get one more player out here. They drop that puck and the Colonials come out with it back to the point. Holt's going to hold it there, shoot. Goalie got it at the last second as Barber chips at it behind the net. Colonials have it now behind the net, going to bring it around the near side. Barber applies some pressure, and they battle for it in the corner. Hannah's still working on that player on the bench. She must have went and got some additional medical equipment. Holt shoots from the point. Puck loose in front. Barber couldn't poke it home. Now behind the net, Colonials have it. Barber providing some opposition there. Mrazek had a quick shot saved by the goalie. Shannon sends it back to the point for Lucy. Lucy with a dribbler towards the net. Shannon has it in the far circle there, now in the corner, as she sends it into the center for Mrazek. Mrazek comes through the center with it. Holt picks it up at the point. She shoots from there. The goalie gloves that, and that's going to be a stoppage with 7:46 to go, first period. Out comes Stevens, Makasenka, and Claherty with Shannon and Zivkovic. So Claherty going to step in and take this draw to the left of the Colonials goalie with 7:46 to go. Pushes it over into the center. Nobody could do anything with it. Kiesel has it at the point. She shoots it in. And it went off Claherty's leg. We'll see who they credit with it. It went off Claherty's leg. So it'll be interesting to see who the ref credits. This could be Kiesel's first goal if they give it to her. Let's see. I will wait and see who who Robin tells me scored it. Let's see who they give that one to. I called downstairs to see who they give it to. As Claherty sends it over. She's going to bring it up the far wall. They fall down. We're going to get a penalty. We got some action there where Colonials player knocked one of our girls down behind the net. Looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Colonials. As the Penguins go on the power play with Claherty, Makasenka, and Stevens. Claherty wins it over to Stevens on the far wall. Stevens back to Zivkovic at the point. Zivkovic over to Kiesel. Kiesel's going to shoot from there. Puck loose in front. Claherty chopping at it. Still loose. Puck loose in front. Claherty still chops at it. That time Stevens chopped at it, and I think they're going to credit Addie Stevens with that one. Not sure if it's going to be Stevens or Claherty. They're reacting like it's Claherty. We'll see. I'm trying to find out, but your Pens score a power play goal, and it's now 2-0. So that face-off goes back in the Penguins' corral. It looks like it's going to be Warner bringing it up the wall. Colonials with it behind the net. I'm trying to get a goal update for you. Robin's checking now. She's checking the official score sheet. I'll have it for you here shortly as Fadden tries to hold it at the point. Colonials pick it up there and send it back to center ice. They're going to come up the near wall here. And poking in front, Best pokes it behind the net. Mrazek's going to send it up the far wall. Warner's going to have it there. And she's going to bring it up the side. I just got official word from the score. They did not credit that first one to Kiesel. It was Claherty. They gave Kiesel the assist as Lucy shoots from the point. Colonials bring it up the other way. Second goal was Claherty as well from Stevens and Zivkovic. So Claherty picks up too early as Best makes a nice high save there. Puck loose, they golf it over the net. Colonials have it behind the net, comes back to the point. They fire from there, blocked by Fadden. Lucy chips it over to the near wall. Colonials player knocks it down. Back to the near wall again, she's going to shoot. Goes all the way through everybody to the far corner. Puck centers. Goaltender Best denies that, pokes it behind the net. Shannon sends it all the way around, can't get it out at the point. They hold it. Mrazek chips it out now, and the race is on. Mrazek up the near wall. She sends it too far for Warner. As the Colonials regroup and have it behind the net. She's going to skate it up the near wall. Centering pass, Kiesel and Holt back. Holt swipes at it. Colonials player got a shot off. It was weak. Holt had a stick there. They get the rebound, and they poke that rebound by goaltender Best, and it's now 2-1 Colonials. Or 2-1 Pens, rather. I'm sorry, 2-1 Pens with 5:06 to go first period. Lots of goals early. So we'll bring the faceoff back here to center ice. And face-off one back as Kiesel's going to chase it over here to the near wall, chip it ahead. Colonials bring it down the near wall, blocked in front, loose in front, puck in the corner now. Here comes Makasenka. Ahead for Claherty, a little bit too far, but she's going to chase it down. She's going to shoot. Goalie's going to knock that one down. Action in the far circle. Kiesel shoots again. Makasenka in the center. Makasenka shoots, it doesn't go. Stevens on the rebound, it doesn't go. Claherty chips it back to the point to Holt. Holt throws it towards the net. Makasenka couldn't handle that one. She centers it. Holt's going to step up and take it again. Holt's going to shoot from there, miss far side. Claherty tries to center, can't get it through. They chip it by Stevens. Holt's going to hold it at the point again, but this time the Colonials kick it out. And we're going to get an offsides call. Warner takes this face-off, wins it back to Zivkovic. Zivkovic sends it up the far wall into the zone. Colonials clear back to center ice where Fadden picks it up. Fadden over to Barber, off her skate into the zone. Barber throws it into the far corner. Colonials win that race and try to send it up the wall, blocked by Warner. Warner centers, nobody there for the Pens. As it comes to the near wall, Fadden retreats. Fadden chips it off that player's stick, sends it back to center ice. Colonials gain the zone up the near wall into the corner past Fadden as they continue to battle for the puck behind the net. Fadden keeps battling with that player, comes out of that corner with the puck. She lost her stick, she kicks it ahead. Goes back in behind the net. That should give Fadden a chance to grab her stick as Zivkovic sends it around. Mrazek fell down. Colonials hold it at the point. They shoot. Mrazek blocked that one. Zivkovic has it behind the net. She's going to send it up the wall for Barber. Barber's going to put it ahead for Warner, too far. Puck dribbles along the blue line. Mrazek can't clear. Colonials hold. This time Mrazek will clear. Back to center. As the Colonials regroup at center ice. They put it ahead too far. Barber picks that one up. Sends it high the other way. That's a high stick on the puck, and they're going to get a whistle. So with 2:39 to go, I'll get the clock back in sync here. And we're going to bring the face-off down here to the left of the Colonials goalie as Claherty steps in, pushes it back to Holt at the point. Holt tries to get it over to Stevens, couldn't. Claherty shoots, it gets sent back. Stevens picks it up. Stevens picks it up in between the circles and bangs it home from there. Puck was loose, she picked it up, hit the right post and banged it in, and it's going to be 3-1 Pens with 2:30 to go in this period. So that's 2 for Claherty, 1 for Stevens. And the Pens are up 3-1 with 2:30 to go in the first. Claherty's going to step in and take that draw. Colonials win it back. Looks like assists on that goal are going to go to Claherty and Holt. Colonials send it up the near wall. Lucy's going to hold it there, send it in. Stevens still on the ice with Claherty. Claherty's going to shoot from there, miss it to the near side. Makasenka tried to center. Stevens couldn't get her blade down as Lucy steps in to chip it in deeper. Stevens was going to go cover her. They poke it from there. Clarity has it between the circles. She loses it back towards the point. Lucy scrambles to get over there. Clarity backhands it down the wall. Colonials, this time they do clear it, as Holt's going to pick it up at center ice and send it back the other way. Stevens is going to go for a change, it looks like. Puck's too close to the bench for a change right now. They send her away. This time she does get off, as Makasenka holds it up top, shoots, misses far side. Clardy's going to go chase it down there as Shannon joins the play for Stevens. Colonials come the other way. This should give Clardy at least a chance to change. Makasenka's on the far wing. She can't change as Barber replaces Clardy. Colonials knock the puck in behind the net. Holt has it there on the far wall, through the referee's feet. Colonials took it off of her, and Holt pulled that player down. And as a result, she's going to spend some time in the bin thinking about that trip. So with a minute 17 to go, we're going to get a penalty on Holt for tripping. And the Colonials are going to go on the power play, as Holt skates over here to join the bin. So it looks like they're going to send out Kiesel, Shannon, Zivkovic, and Barber to kill this one with a minute 17 to go in the period. Shannon steps in for the face-off. Colonials win it back. Barber intercepted that one, and here she comes. Loses the puck at center ice. Colonials chip it ahead. Zivkovic has a chance to throw it. She does. Shannon coming up the near wall has Barber off to the side. Doesn't see her. Can't pass it to her. She gets a shot off. Goalie knocks that into the far corner. 43 seconds to go in the penalty to Holt. Puck at the top of the zone. Shannon backhands it in deeper. Colonials try to clear. Shannon holds that and kicks it in deeper again. This time it looks like the Colonials will break out 3-on-2 as Barber hustles to get back into play. Pass across to this Colonials player all alone on this side. Shoots, misses the net near side. Puck all the way around. Colonials pick it up there center, cut off by Kiesel. Kiesel pushes it up the wall but not out. She regains it, pushes it past the player that time, and there's Shannon. Shannon's going to pick it up, dump it in, cut off by a Colonials player between the circles. 5 seconds to go in the penalty to Holt. Colonials up the near wall, skates past Kiesel, player open. Holt back on the ice, even strength. Puck comes through the goal mouth. Best didn't need to touch it, as the Colonials pick it up on the far wall and send it in deeper. Player skates to the center of the circle. Stevens got a blade down, sent that up in the air, and with 4.3 seconds left, Best caught it in her glove. So we're going to get a face-off to the left of goaltender Best. It looks like it's going to be Makasenka, Clardy, Stevens, Zivkovic, and Kiesel as we drop the puck, and we'll get a quick horn here to end this first period. Colonials pull the goalie here with 3 seconds to go. They get a quick shot off, goes through the goal mouth, and that's going to be the end of the first period. So we've played 1, Pens Elite 3, Colonials nothing, or 1. 3-1 Pens Elite. All right, so we're going to step in for the second after an eventful first. 2 by Clardy, 1 by Stevens. Clardy pulls it back to Fadden. Fadden sends it ahead for Makasenka too far. Puck into the near corner here as the Colonials pick it up, send it up the wall. Clardy stopped that one. They battle along the wall. Got all 3 forwards along the wall, which is usually not a good play. Puck ends up going towards the net. Cut off by a defensive player for the Colonials up the far wall. And they chip it past everybody as Colonials player races Lucy for the puck. She gets there, centers, and that time they put it in past goaltender Best. That was just a sloppy, dangerous play. as that puck was loose, and the Colonials player won the foot race with Lucy, centered it, and there were two Colonials players chasing that up, and they put it in low right on Best, who was preoccupied by the players to her left. So with 11:29 to go, it's 3-2 Pens early in the second period. So they're going to keep the same lineup out here. We're going to get another face-off here at center ice as Clardy tries to push it over to Stevens. Can't. Lucy backhands it ahead. This time Clardy has it. She comes up the near wall. She comes into the center. She shoots off the goalie's blocker high over the net into the far corner. Puck around. Stevens is going to hold that one at least momentarily as they battle for it. Clardy put a shoulder into that Colonials player, knocked the puck in deep. Colonials have it. They're going to bring it up the near wall. Poke it past Lucy and back out the center. As Clardy battles for it, comes back the other way. Continue to battle for it. And Fadden's going to chip that one ahead to Clardy. She brings it up the far side. She falls down, gets pulled down, no call. Colonials clear it. Past Lucy and Stevens all the way back as Fadden's going to retreat to pick that one up. Likely take it all the way around behind the net as Clardy goes to the bench and Barber comes on. Fadden falls down. Here come the Colonials in an odd rush. Lucy backhands that out of the way. Shot missed to the far side into the near corner. Puck comes all the way around. Barber's going to bring it up the near wall. Makasenko was going for a change. Barber skates along the line as Shannon comes in. Second period, you got to be cognizant of that change as you can get caught off sides. Shannon backhands it between the circles, can't get it to the net. Continuing to battle for the puck. In the near corner. Puck goes behind the net now as Warner's going to skate over and try to pick it up. She does. Tries to center for Barber, can't. Cut off by Colonials, 2-on-2 rush. Player's going to get by Holt. Lucy's back. Lucy blocked that shot. Puck behind the net. Holt sends it around the wall ahead for Shannon. Took an odd bounce, and the Colonials hold the point. Escape by Shannon. Holt stops that player, and Shannon picks it up, sends it all the way across the ice, where the Colonials will regroup at the red line. Send it forward into the zone. Clear play, no icing. Holt picks it up below the end line, sends it up ahead to Shannon. Shannon comes through center ice with it. Skating around a couple of players. Gets a shot off. Goalie covers that. And with 9:14 to go in this second period, we have a 3-2 score. Pens elite. So Shannon's going to step in and take this draw. Barber and Warner. Kiesel and Holt back. Puck loose along the far wall. They center. Can't quite bang it home. Barber has it again. Tries to center. Warner couldn't get her blade on it. Puck into the near corner. Warner sends it back to the point for Holt. Holt throws it towards the net, blocked by a Colonials player. They battle for it there. Puck comes out. Kiesel's going to chase that one down. But not before we get an icing. So with 8:50 to go, we're going to bring the face-off back here as Clardy, Mrazek, and Makasenko come out. One back to Holt at the point, cross to Kiesel. Kiesel rips a shot from there, knocked down by a Colonials player. Colonials have it in the far corner. Send it back to the point, Kiesel holds it. She's going to shoot again. Bouncing puck knocked down by a Colonials player. Makasenko tries to chip it off that player's stick, and the goalie covers that one as it took an odd bounce right along the goal line, and the goalie blocked it between the pad and the pipe. You can see the puck standing up against the pipe. So we're going to get a face-off here in our offensive zone as Clardy steps in to take this one. Wins it back to Zivkovic, who dribbles it back towards the net. Puck off the wall and out. Fadden tried to reverse direction, couldn't. Got a bit of an odd rush as the Pens try to get back into play. Goaltender Best blocks that one, puck loose in front. Now behind the net as the Colonials come around. Zivkovic blocked that one into the near corner. They battle for it in the corner. Zivkovic and a Colonials player. Now Clardy comes in to take the puck out of there with another Colonials player on her tail. Comes up the far wall. Loses the puck momentarily in the corner. Sends it up the wall. Colonials player comes through the circle, shoots, and Best catches that one in the glove. With 7:51 to go in the second, we're going to change personnel. So Warner, Barber, Shannon come out for the Pens as we stick with Zivkovic and Fadden on defense. This faces off to the right of goaltender Best. Shannon pokes it ahead back to the point. Colonials hold. Comes off Warner's legs into the center of the zone. Barber knocked it out. Colonials knocked it in. They're going to be offsides with 7:42 to go. So this faceoff will be on the GNC dot in front of the Colonials bench. As Shannon takes that one, Colonials win, knock it into the zone. As Zivkovic skates it across the top of the zone, chips it up the wall and out, but not far enough for an icing as the Colonials regroup, reverse direction up the near wall. Colonials player fell down. They chip it by Zivkovic. Puck comes all the way back down into the near corner. No icing, they waved it off. Fadden picked it up there, brings it around. Ahead for Barber, tipped it to Shannon. Shannon loses it at the line. Fadden knocks it out. She's going to skate it through neutral ice. Fadden comes up the near wall. Gains his zone clear. Dumps it in deep. Resumes her spot at the point as Shannon battles and pushes it in behind the net again. Shannon pushes it over into the near corner. Barber comes over to provide support. Zivkovic holds at the point, backhands it into the center for Warner. Warner backhands it towards the net. Puck still loose in front. Colonials chip it over to the far wall. They're going to bring it up that far wall there, center. As they send it back to neutral ice, Fadden sends it back over here to the near wall. Puck loose in front of me, right in front of the penalty box there on the red line. They continue to battle for it, and the Colonials gain their zone. Centering pass cut off by Fadden. She's going to chip it up the wall out as the Colonials center and send it back across the blue line. Warner lifted a stick and held the puck out of the zone. They continue to battle here. Now it comes into the zone. Fadden picks it up as it heads back towards goaltender Best, who leaves it for Fadden. Fadden sends it up the wall, but not out. They hold at the point. This time it's Zivkovic. Zivkovic chips it ahead for Warner. Warner falls down. We're going to get a penalty on the Colonials. Looks like another trip with 5:58 to go in the second. As the Pens send out Stevens with Clardy and Mrazek this time. Holt and Lucy back. This faceoff's going to be in the far circle to the left of the Colonials goalie. Clardy's going to step in and take it. She pushes it towards the center. Lucy picks it up, sends it towards the net, blocked by a Colonials player, and here comes that player up the far wall, or the near wall rather. She skates around Stevens, skates around Holt, backhands it. Goaltender Best tips it behind the net. Stevens picks it up there. Stevens comes dangerously in front of her own net. She skates up the far wall, looking for a pass, loses the puck. Colonials come the other way, but Holt takes it off that player's stick, takes it up the far wall. Holt in deep with Mrazek. Tries to poke it towards the net, can't. 28 seconds to go in the penalty as Holt tries to wrap around, blocked by the Colonials. Puck loose in front. Stevens gets a stick on it, can't poke it in. Stevens behind the net, centers for Holt. Holt can't get a stick on that one. And the Colonials clear back to center as Lucy picks it up, sends it across to Clardy. Clardy's going to gain the zone down the near wall with 9 seconds to go in the penalty. Clardy tries to bring it in the center, loses it to a Colonials player, reverses direction with it up the wall. Colonials take it behind the net and send it to the far corner. Penalty over even strength. Colonials player coming up the near wall. Lucy chipped that in, and the Pens are going to be offsides with 4:51 to go, second period. So we'll get the face-off on the UPMC dot in front of the Penguins bench. Shannon, Warner, Barber with Zivkovic and Kiesel back. 3-2 Pens. Shannon steps in to take this draw. Wins it back to Kiesel. Kiesel dumps it in deep in the far corner. Puck all the way around to the near corner. Send it back to the point past Zivkovic. Kiesel's going to chase that one down. Chip it ahead. Puck comes loose center, and here come the Colonials. Through everybody, and Zivkovic's going to chase that one down along the near wall, send it up the wall, but not out as the Colonials hold the point. Colonials come into the center of the zone. Barber chipped that away from that player as Kiesel's going to win that race to the wall. Lost control of the puck. Here come the Colonials. Centering pass. Zivkovic got just enough on that one to prevent a shot, as Warner sends it through the center, and Colonials are going to come the other way, and they're going to be offsides with 4:07 to go in this second period. So we're going to get a face-off on the Armstrong dot as Mrazek, Stevens, and Makasenka come out. Looks like Stevens is going to play center for the first time this game, as she steps in to take this face-off against the Colonials just outside our zone. Puck high up off the glass. They battle for it at center ice. Stevens has it at the top of the zone. She sends it ahead to Mrazek. Mrazek can't control it. Colonials have it. Stevens battles for it, and the Colonials gain the zone as Lucy chips it back out. They battle along the line. Elbows flying. Stevens comes up with it. She's skating through center ice with it. She still has it. She's going to shoot from there. Hit the goalie high. Goalie cleared it off the doorstep. That shot scared the goalie. It hit her a little high. Puck back to Fadden at center ice. She loses it, but she regains it and chips it as a Colonials player knocks her down. Mrazek gains the zone. They send it out. Makasenka regains and sends it ahead. Mrazek loses that race. Colonials chip it ahead. Makasenka sends it ahead to Mrazek. Mrazek chips it into the corner but can't recover it as the Colonials send it out in front of the Pens bench. Stevens goes for a change. Shannon jumps out. As the puck comes through the center of the zone, Fadden chips it back towards the wall. Colonials send it in towards the net. Misses everything. Comes into the near corner. 2:54 to go. Colonials have it there. Fan on the shot. Centering pass too hard for that Colonials player, and Fadden picks it up, and it looks like she's going to be able to clear the zone. As she skates up the far wall in front of the bench, she dumps it, goes in deep. The Colonials have it there, going to bring it up the near wall. Chip it by Makasenka back to center. And there's a foot race that is going to end in an icing with 2:29 to go second period. So this faceoff's going to come back down here to the right of the Colonials goalie. Shannon, Warner, Barber, Kiesel, and Holt back. Shannon's going to step in and take this one. Colonials win it, but Shannon pokes it towards the net. Colonials try to clear. Barber gets a blade on that one, holds it, sends it back towards the center. Warner can't get it, and here come the Colonials. They skate through center ice. Holt pushes her to the wall, into the near corner. Barber picks up the puck, sends it back to the Colonials player that's on her knees. As this time it comes around and Barber's going to bring it up the far wall. Barber with a centering pass gets it out of the zone, but the Colonials recover that as Warner was literally covered by the entire Colonials team. Shannon chips out of Warner, chips out of Colonials, get it out, and here they come up the near wall. Kiesel recovers that at the FedEx logo and sends it back the other way to Barber. Barber up the far wall. Centering pass too far for Shannon into the corner. Shannon's going to chase that down. Shannon tries to center. Warner's there. Can't get a stick on it. Finally gets it towards the net. Barber picks it up, continues to bang at it, and the goalie covers it with 1:31 to go. Second period. Out comes Stevens, Makasenka, and Clawherty, by far our most productive line of the game. This is the line that has all three goals. Clawherty 2, Stevens 1. With Zivkovic and Fadden back this time. As Clawherty steps in to take the face-off, Colonials win it over to the wall. Fadden holds it at the point, throws it towards the net, misses near side. Makasenka throws it through the goal mouth. Nobody got a blade down, and here come the Colonials up the far wall. They throw it too far. Zivkovic recovers it there, sends it up the near wall for Makasenka, who backhands it ahead to Clawherty. Clawherty gains the zone up the near wall into the corner now. She's kicking at it, can't quite get it around to the front of the net. She reverses direction this time. Clawherty falls down, no call. As the Colonials bring it up the near wall. They send it ahead. Makasenka cuts that one off. Stevens picks it up there. Stevens loses the puck in front of the Penguins bench as all the forwards are battling for it there. Clawherty poked it into the zone. Colonials cleared. Now Makasenka gains the zone. She's coming up the far wall. She can't get a shot off. She's going to throw it in front. Colonials block that into the near corner. Puck loose there. Stevens is going to pick it up on the wall. She's going to turn and try to shoot. Loses it to Zivkovic at the point. Zivkovic throws it in front. And Makasenka's there. And Makasenka bangs it home. Rebound off the goalie. And Kylie Makasenka pokes it into the net. And with 27.6 to go in this second period, Pens are up 4-2. So they threw it in from the point. It bounced off the goalie. Makasenka cleaned up the loose rebound. Banged it in for a 4-2 Pens lead. So Shannon wins that draw over, but Mrazek overskated it. Zivkovic sends it up the wall. Shannon falls down. Backhands it along. They battle for it in front of me at the red line. 16 seconds to go in the period. They come down the near wall with it. Zivkovic pushes the player to the corner, pucking behind the net, 8.5 seconds to go. Barber has it. She's going to chip it ahead, but not out. This time Fadden sends it back to center ice as they regroup there. And that's going to do it for this second period. The Pens Elite girls are up 4-2. I just got the goal announcement here from Barber. Let's see who they gave the assists to. Looks like it's going to be Makasenka from Zivkovic on that one. So that is still continues to be the most productive grouping, with Stevens, Makasenka, and Claherty accounting for all 4 goals. 2 for Claherty and 1 apiece for Stevens and Makasenka on that new pairing here, with our team juggling lines due to a bunch of players missing this morning. So I'm going to stay on mute, come back for the third, and we'll get this third period underway shortly. And here we go. And it appears I've missed the first half of the second period, or the third period. I just got a text that I'm still on mute. I tried to watch the copyright issues, and it wasn't working right. So apologies for that. That fifth goal went to Fadden, who shoots again from the point. Clardy picks it up behind the net, centers for Stevens. Stevens loses it to a Colonial. This is why they don't pay me to do this, folks. I'm just not that good at it. Makasenka centers. Stevens bangs at it. Clardy bangs at it. Colonials goalie with 2 saves as Stevens is down in front of the net. She chips at it again. The goalie covers. 2 close shots there for Stevens and Clardy. They couldn't bang them in. Thank you, whoever sent me that text to tell me I was muted. Glad you did. Let's see if I can give credit where it's due. It looks like it was Leah's mom, Susie. Thank you very much for that. As I said, this is why they don't pay me, because I'm just not that good at it. Shannon's going to step in for this draw and send it over to the corner. Holt picks it up, shoots from there. It goes off a Colonials player, and Warner skates in and cleans up that rebound. Colleen Warner bangs it home. So in this game, we've got 2 for Clardy, 1 for Stevens, 1 for Makasenka, 1 for Fadden, and now 1 for Warner, as the score goes to 6-2 Pens. With now I didn't stop the clock. There's 6:08 to go. I'll get back in sync here. I'm falling apart this morning as they battle at the blue line. I'll get the clock in sync here when the time comes around. Barber battles on the near wall, centers for Warner. Warner shoots, goalie saves, rebound, Warner shot again, goalie made the save. That puck's gonna come all the way down. Looks like they're gonna give Holt the helper on that goal from Warner. So that's gonna go down in the scorebook as Warner from Holt. As they skate out for a change with 5:47 to go, so we'll call that close enough on the clock. And Clardy's going to step in with Stevens and Makasenka. Face-off kicked around in the circle. Zivkovic chipped that off that player's stick. Colonials clear. Back to center ice where Kiesel picks it up. Kiesel sends it ahead into the zone. Clardy holds it at the line up the far wall. She turns, can't chip it by that player. Stevens picks it up. Stevens shoots, hits a Colonials player in the back. Makasenka picks it up, sends it back to Kiesel at the point. Kiesel shoots from the point, blocked by a Colonials player. Clardy couldn't get her stick on that puck. As they battle, it's getting a little chippy in the corner there. Puck loose, Zivkovic sends it in front. She sent it to Makasenka, and Makasenka banged it home. Nice pass from Ali Zivkovic over to Makasenka down low. Makasenka bangs it in. And with 5:13 to go in the third, it's now 7-2 Penguins on Kylie Makasenka's second goal of the game. So that line continues to be productive as Mrazek, Barber, and Shannon step out. Kiesel sends it over to Mrazek too far. They chip it ahead. It's going to be Barber picking it up at center ice, bringing it into the zone. She's going to try to get it towards the net, gets it through, but blocked by a Colonials player behind the net now. Mrazek chases, Colonials player skates by her. Shannon swipes the puck from that Colonials player. She's coming in close. She shoots, misses to the far side. Barber picks it up in the near corner, sends it back to Kiesel at the point. Kiesel's going to send it towards the net. Blocked by a Colonials player. Sent ahead. Zivkovic's going to chase that one down. Looks like they're going to give the assists on that goal to Zivkovic and Clardy on Makasenka's goal. As Zivkovic sends it high off the glass. Barber chipped it ahead. Here comes Mrazek. Mrazek puts it over for Shannon too far. Shannon chases it down. Centers it back for Mrazek. Mrazek shoots. Barber overskated that open rebound, and the Colonials get out of trouble there as they clear the puck with 4:11 to go. Third period. Kiesel sends it ahead to Shannon, who can't quite corral it. Colonials come the other way. Mrazek chases that down in the corner, sends it all the way around. Colonials are caught in a change here. Penguins can't capitalize as Barber pokes it forward. They battle here at the red line. Shannon's going to come through with it. She kicks at it but can't maintain control. Barber sends it into the zone. Colonials chip it along the wall. Barber sends it in deep behind the net. where the Colonials are going to pick it up with 3:37 to go. Colonials send it ahead. Barber kicks that one. They chip by Lucy. Fadden picks it up at our blue line. Sends it back ahead for Mrazek. Mrazek chips it. Shannon picks that up, loses control. Colonials gain the zone on the far wall, send it in behind the end line. And puck comes up the near wall. Back out to neutral ice. Flaherty gives chase. Colonials send it into the far corner. Flaherty swipes at it. Makasenka knocks it in deep. Flaherty comes through the circle with it, loses control, picks it back up, shoots, saved by the goalie. Puck loose in front, off to the near wall. Puck up the near wall. Fadden holds at the point, ahead to Makasenka. Makasenka over to Flaherty. Flaherty shoots, misses high. Makasenka picks it up, sends it in behind the net. 2:40 to go. That puck goes up the far wall. Stevens is going to pick it up there. She's going to turn. She has it. She shoots, hits the crossbar, turns. Flaherty swipes at it. Stevens has it in front. She backhands, misses to the far side. Stevens has it again. She tries to center for Flaherty, too far. And here come the Colonials. They come through center ice, 2-on-1 with Fadden. Bad pass to the near wall is going to break up that play as the team catches up and goes into the corner where Makasenka picks it up. Makasenka skates it up the far side. They've been out a long time. Some players going for a change. Looks like D. Makasenka still skates with it. Brings it around, tries to wrap around. Goalie stuffed that one. She tries to center for Flaherty, can't get it through. Stevens pokes at it, can't get it. Here come the Colonials the other way. Our girls are tired. Stevens at least is going to go for a change as Colonials have it on the far wall. Holt blocked that one, and here they come up the near side as Makasenka changes. Holt comes up the far wall with it. Comes in. And I think they're going to give that one to Holt. We'll see when it comes up. She skated up the far side, continued to poke at it, and it's now 8-2 Penguins with 1:33 to go. Let's see who they give that one to. Robin will text me in a second. So we're going to get a face-off here at center ice as they credit that one. She's typing now. Looks like we're going to get a timeout here by the Colonials. So we'll see who they credit that goal to as Robin's typing now. As we wait for this timeout, as the coaches talk. I think that's more a catch-your-breath timeout than a strategic, we're going to come back from a 6-goal deficit timeout, but nonetheless, we'll take it. So that goal went to Holt, unassisted, for number 8. And the Pens are up 8-2 with 1:33 to go. So certainly an offensive burst here from the Penguins, as they put up 8 on these Colonials in an early morning game here at the Lemieux Center. So out comes Warner with Mrazek and Shannon. Holt and Kieselback. As Shannon's going to step in and take this draw. So Shannon's going to take the draw here, center ice, 1:33 to go. She wins it back to Kiesel. Kiesel chips it up the wall, but the Colonials hold as they battle for it behind the end line. Colonials try to center. It goes too far. Warner's going to pick that up on the far wall and come in a rush. Up the far side, she chips it ahead, regains it, sends it to the center, but no Pen could get a stick on it. As Holt cheats up, and here come the Colonials, 2-on-1 with Kiesel. Kiesel chips that puck to the near wall, which should give the team time to catch up. Nice defensive play by Grace, as she turns and sends it up the wall as both players fall down. Colonials hold the point, send it in deeper. That's going to be a high stick on the puck, and that faceoff's going to come out with 53 to go in this period. Faceoff's going to come all the way back down here to the left of the Colonials goaltender, who's been lit up for 8 goals on 38 shots. Colonials have 2 on 10. As Shannon's going to step in and take this draw with 53.6 left on the clock. Mrazek and Warner on her wing, Zivkovic and Fadenbach as Shannon puts it from the circle past the net on the far side. Colonials chip at it there. Can't quite get it out. They reverse direction up the wall. Zivkovic holds at the point for now. Colonials turn. They still battle for it. Zivkovic sends it in deep. Colonials player has it behind the net, sends it around to the near corner, where another Colonials player picks it up. Fadden retreats. They come up the near wall, centering pass, cut off by Zivkovic. Colonials recover, regain. They chip at it. Fadden knocks it off their stick. Colonials pick it back up top of the zone. Turn. Can't get a shot off as Warner applied pressure. This time we're going to shoot from the point, blocked by Mrazek, and here comes Shannon. Shannon through center ice loses the puck to a Colonials player with 12 seconds left. Zivkovic chips it ahead. Colonials back to neutral ice. Mrazek has it there. Looked like she was offside on herself. They didn't call that. And that's going to do it for this game. Game number 2 between these Colonials and your Pens Elite, as they put up 8 and win the early one 8-2. So we'll be back at a little bit after 11 for game number 3 between these Colonials and your Pens Elite girls. After the Pens take the first 2, we'll see what happens in game 3 as goaltender Kraus and goaltender Best tackle each other, apparently with Stevens, as they line up for the line here. So, as always, thanks for watching. Sorry about the mute mishap starting the third period. We always strive to do better. We will see you for the late morning game in just a little bit.